In this screencast, I'd like to talk about the requirement for having a 404 or not found page and viewing it as an opportunity to brand yourself, to show maybe that you have a sense of humor, to show that maybe you're a team player. So whatever your branding, whatever your target goals are, a 404 page can do that. It's better than just having nothing there if the user can't find what they're looking for. So here's a few examples of 404 pages, and you can always trigger a person's 404 page simply by putting an extension onto the URL. So this is Hot, which is web development, and they've got some good stuff here. So the idea here is, here you see a hashtag, but I can just do something like this, right? And that would give me a 404 page. And with Hot, they're JavaScript developers, so they're showing some interactivity here with a 404. Pretty creative, right? Now, these are just to motivate, to stimulate, to give you ideas. You've seen this one before. This is Frank Benedict from last spring, a Mesa student, and he went with the Trump blast. Is this going to alienate Trump people? Maybe they find it humorous. It's up to you. I'm fine with whatever. I do think this was a little bit amusing without taking any political stand at all. The way he did it was quite good. I mean, he did it. The writing's exceptional. Believe me when I say the internet was broken by Crooked Hillary, blah, blah, blah. But it's really solid, his effort here. And this alone, to me, is a portfolio piece. It tells me that this student has a sense of humor. And he's alleviating the frustration when you find a 404 page. So I appreciate that. So you do you. If you want to do something funny, anything like that, I'm all for it. I would just rather have you have a 404 page than not, and also take advantage of this opportunity because the funny ones are memorable. So this is an interesting one. Figma, which does software design, they have a software for wireframing. It's getting pretty popular, but they have this interactivity here, which is kind of cool. All right. So Figma is one of those competitors with Adobe XD and also Axure as far as wireframing and prototyping tools, and they're just trying to create something interesting when they have a 404 page. Now, this one is a Cloud Sigma, which is another developer's page. And this one sort of applies to you folks. Oh no, you found our junior developer's homepage. Despite sleeping on the couch most of the day, our junior developer still finds time to do some coding. So it's cute, a little bit corny, but solid, right? It's unique. And then it gives you a way to get back to their homepage. So this one I really like. Now, Car Wow. This is it's a car sales thing, and what's really cool about this is you can click start and actually play a game, which is pretty cool. You can embed this, in fact, and there are games like this where you can embed the code if you need to. If I can slap the oil and get to an accident. There's oil right here. Let's see if I can, there you go. That is a pretty unique way to have a 404 page. And in another video this week, I'll show you how to implement this stuff. So all you'd have to do is basically create your page and upload it. Or if you're in WordPress, you would simply edit the 404 that it currently comes with if you have that theme. Okay. Now this is NewPath, and NewPath is a data analysis site. So they're sort of showing this as a data technique. Here I've got all the data points right here, and it's in Georgia, and here's you. You're way off the map. So while you're here on the totally incorrect page, please enjoy a map we put together for you. This shows the reported crimes in Atlanta over the past couple of years. Why? Because it's a crime you haven't hired us yet. Go here to see for the full dashboard, which is pretty cool. So it kind of sends a message. I really like this one for branding. It shows their work. So you could conceivably show your work on that 404 page. Now, Koala, this is another game where you can Space Invaders, you can restart and use space to move, etc., etc. You can actually just kind of go with this. I'm using it with my arrow keys. So now I'm playing Space Invaders on the page, which is really, really cool. And that JavaScript code is out there. There's a Java applet that does it, and I'm sure that this is JavaScript, not Flash. Yeah, so really cool. Cool idea, right? So that's the concept. I don't want you to waste opportunities with your 404 pages. This one's from Bitly, which does the custom linking. And this has a little interactivity with the blowfish face down. Anyway, the last one I'm going to show you is Starbucks, which is kind of the way most do it. They use the template around it, and they give you options for things you can do, but it still maintains the consistency of your missing page or your templates for your site. So this is not a big ask. It's a smart ask, because you could actually take the 404 page you create and make it part of your portfolio as well. You could show, hey, this is my 404 page. Isn't it cool? So it's worth brainstorming for a little bit to see what you could come up with, and see just go ahead and use it to the best of your ability. Okay.